and welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be making shrimp Rasta pasta, so go ahead and take a screenshot of the ingredients, or you can find them in the description below. So of course we're going to start by laying out our veggies. I have 4 stalks of green onions, 1 green bell pepper, 1 orange bell pepper, and 1 red bell pepper. I was going to use the whole bell pepper for each, but I decided to only use half of each. But if you want more veggies, then feel free to use the whole thing. And as you can see, I am taking a traditional route. I am thinly slicing these up. You guys can cut them as thick as you like. I just prefer not to have too much texture in my pasta. And if you guys want to go ahead and dice it, you can. You know, it's just traditionally done this way, but I always recommend just doing what's best for you. Go ahead and take your green onions, chop the bottoms off, and then slice them up. Now that we're done cutting up those vegetables, we're going to go ahead and start seasoning our shrimp. I did go in with a homemade jerk marinade. You can use a jerk paste or just a powdered jerk seasoning, whatever you like. I used 3 tablespoons of that as well. Then I went in with some green seasoning. This is something that you also have to make homemade. I went in with about a tablespoon of Old Bay. And then that smoked paprika. Alright, and of course just go ahead and give that a good mix. Make sure that all the shrimp are evenly coated. Now that we're done with that step, it's time to go ahead and cook our shrimp. Go ahead and place a skillet over medium heat. Pour some olive oil on the bottom. You can also use avocado oil. Wait till that heats up and then start placing your shrimp inside. And I do want you guys to keep in mind that your shrimp is only going to cook for 2 to 3 minutes on each side. You don't want them to be overdone. Of course, once those 2 to 3 minutes have passed, go ahead and flip them over and then let the other side cook for another 2 to 3 minutes. Once your shrimp are done cooking, go ahead and remove those from the pan and set those aside for later. Now with this next step, you have to trust me, we're going to deglaze our pan. Go ahead and pour in 1/4 cup of water and then just scrape the bottom and just remove all those bits and pieces of seasoning. Now it's time to throw our veggies in. Make sure you cook those down really well, get some good color on them, and make sure that they're tender. And since your veggies are going to take a little while, make sure you go ahead and put your pasta on to boil. Once your veggies are done cooking, go ahead and add that 4 cups of heavy cream into the pot with it. Then it's time to season. I went in with about a tablespoon of the Tony Chachere's Creole seasoning. I went in with another ½ tablespoon of the no salt Tony Chachere seasoning. 1 tablespoon of the Old Bay. 1 tablespoon of some powdered jerk seasoning. And some smoked paprika to taste. And then some more of that jerk marinade. I put 2 tablespoons of that and then 1 tablespoon of that green seasoning, and I gave that a good mix. Now once you got those flavors blended well, it's time to go ahead and add in that 1 cup of mozzarella or Italian cheese. You can also use Parmesan. Once your cheese is completely melted and you see your sauce thickening, go ahead and add in those green onions and give that a good mix again. Now it's time to add your pasta into that sauce mixture. Go ahead and give that a good stir. Make sure all of your pasta is covered with the sauce. After you've mixed that up, it's time to go ahead and add your shrimp back into the pot. And I did go in with a little extra Italian cheese sprinkled on top. You don't have to do this step, I just did for the extra cheese. Then you want to go ahead and just fold that shrimp into the pasta. Now this next step is completely optional, but you know it wouldn't be me if I didn't add a little parsley for color. And go ahead and fold that back into the pasta as well. And that's it, guys. There you have it. That shrimp Rasta pasta, y'all. When I tell you it is so good, it is so good. It's definitely a must try. Everyone that you serve it to will love it. And I hope that you guys enjoyed this recipe. Thank you for watching, and I hope to see you again.